Hey everyone, it's Lisa from Arcane and Stellar, and this is your latest pick a card reading. This reading is going to be, will they make a move in, or before March? There we go. Will they make a move before March? So we have 4 piles, and before we get into choosing them, I just want to say a few things here. I thought this would be a fun reading because today I actually bought, or well, I didn't buy it today, it came today in the mail, but I got the Crystal Ball Pocket Oracle. You can get this on Etsy actually. The shop is super cool. It's called, I think, the White Witch Oracle Shop. I'll put a link down in the description box, but very cool stuff on that shop. There are different oracle decks and divination type of systems like charm casting templates and stuff like that. And then I want to say a huge thank you to Darlene. She got the Divine Animals Oracle off the wish list, and I'm so excited, and we'll get to use them today. Thank you. She started out as a subscriber, and she's really turned into a nice friend. She's a really nice girl, and I really appreciate her friendship. And so yeah, there you go, Darlene. And then also she got some charms, which I can't really show you because they are currently hiding, but here's one of them. I'm not going to be using them for this reading, but we'll be using them in the future. And yeah, so with that being said, also I want to say a huge thank you to all of you who leave such sweet comments, support, and you're subscribing. And oh my goodness, I'm almost to 10K. I'm like, what? That's unimaginable to me. So thank you guys a lot. I really appreciate you all. And I love it when you guys message me on Instagram. I love your DMs. I love just hearing from you guys. I just love it all. I'm so happy to have a little community of friends. And so anyways, let's start. So we have piles 1, 2, 3, and 4. And you can go ahead and pick your pile. You know, take a few moments, take a few deep breaths, pause the video maybe, and see which, pile, after you picture your person that you want to know about in your head, see where your eye is drawn, which pile. And then, yeah, go down to the comment section, and you will find your timestamps. Okay, so I'll see you in your reading. Hey guys, so if you chose pile number 1, this is your reading. So let's see, will your person, make a move before March? Let's find out what the cards are saying. So I'm going to just start off with the first, which is the Crystal Ball Pocket Oracle. It says unlikely. Now, based on each reading, I took cards kind of based on this answer. That's how I phrased a question. So like, why is it unlikely? Like, what's going on, right? So, and these are what came out. So we have Peacock, Pink Lotus Fairy, Winds of Change, New Moon in Virgo, and Reconciliation, and Get You the Moon by Kina. That's going to be your song. So, and that's a song that I shuffled for this pile. Okay, so unlikely, it means, more on the side of no, right? It doesn't mean no, 100%, and it doesn't mean yes, obviously, either, for, 100%. It's sort of in the middle. So why is that? Well, I see a few things here. I see the Pink Lotus Fairy. So there's definitely a more focus on spirituality, on self-care, taking care of yourself from the inside, spiritually, and really trying to grow. I feel like for many of you, it could even be that you are the reason why it could be unlikely. It could be some dual energy here, but I feel like this Pink Lotus Fairy probably represents a lot of you watching. Maybe you've kind of just been trying to get over this person, or just focus more on yourself. And so that could be something that's not helping, not helping it manifest. But then we also have Peacock, prosperity. So I do feel like your person's really focused on the financial aspects of life, prospering, trying to make money, bring things, good things into their life. But interestingly enough, we have reconciliation over here. So that's kind of interesting. I do have a feeling for those of you that have been out of contact or had some kind of argument, you could have a chance before March to reconcile with your person. And because we also have winds of change. So your surroundings will undergo transition. So there's something, you know, shifting in the air between the two of you. And it does seem like that could help you guys reconcile. But, and then we also have a time to give rather than take. So you may be feeling a bit more giving to each other, which could help you reconcile. At least to reconcile, like, friendship, right? Like, I wouldn't say that this would be a full-blown, like, coming on to you romantically per se, but maybe trying to restart a relationship for those of you that have lost one. And, you know, if you haven't lost one, you remember, these are pick-a-card readings that are for general purposes. So not everything will resonate. There might be different people with different situations watching this. So maybe some of you don't need to reconcile, and that's fine. Just ignore that message and take the rest of it. Or, you know, whatever applies to you. But I do feel like, again, this person could be more focused on, you know, building a prosperous life, and you more on building a spiritual life. Becoming more, you know, zen, becoming more relaxed, and feeling better internally. For some of you, it's like maybe you've been really worried about this person, really kind of obsessed, or feeling very anxious about the situation, and you may be in this period kind of trying to just refocus your energy and direct your energy into other things. Again, probably spirituality in some form, whatever that means to you. But yeah, so that's what I'm seeing for you guys. So it's kind of unlikely, but I do think for some of you a reconciliation is possible. Also, with this winds of change, I want to say one more thing. Your person also could be going through some kind of upgrade in life, like for instance getting a new job, starting something new that's taking up a lot of time as well. So we have Get You the Moon by Kina. So let's grab out the lyrics. And oh, there, let me close my chat. So the lyrics are: you gave me a shoulder when I needed it, you showed the love when I wasn't feeling it, you helped me fight when I was giving in, you made me laugh when I was losing it. 'Cause you are the reason why I'm still hanging on. 'Cause you are the reason why my head is still above water. And if I could, I'd get you the moon, I give it to you. And if I could, I'd get you the moon and give it to you. And if death was coming for you, I'd give my life for you. And it's kind of a, you know, the same type of thing over and over, but it does seem like perhaps for some of you, there could have been, you know, a connection before where, you know, this person felt like you gave them a shoulder to lean on, and you showed them love, and you helped them fight, you know, when they felt like giving in, you know, all of these type of things. Like, you are quite supportive is basically, you know, the summary of that. But, and there, you know, there is a sense of still hanging on, and this desire for this person to want to give you a lot of things. Like, if I could get you the moon, I'd give it to you. So there's definitely this desire. And it's interesting that it says that. It says a time to give rather than take. So for some of you, not everyone here, there could be a reconciliation, and you could even be getting a gift, I'm feeling, for some of you. Maybe like a like one of those, like, what do they call it? Not a reconciliation gift. I'm looking for a word for this, or a term. If you can think of it, tell me in the comments, because I'm totally blanking. But yeah, so again, to summarize, unlikely, you know, that this person is going to make a move. I feel like maybe it's just not quite the right time for that, but I do see that some of you could be reconciling with this person, at least, you know, trying to put the past behind you, maybe rekindling a friendship. There could be, yeah, some kind of giving offered, you know, and if it's not a gift, it could just be, you know, lending their ear to you, or trying to give their apologies, for instance, you know, for any past problems. But that's what I'm seeing for you, pile number 1. So I guess this is a thing I do now at the end of every video. It's weird because I didn't do this until recently, but if you want a private reading, that's down in the description box. I have an Etsy store. And then, you know, if you would rather not, you know, pay for it through Etsy, you could get something off the Amazon wish list. I also give readings in return for anything bought off there. Just make sure you leave me your email. And that's just a nice way if somebody just likes to see a certain deck on the channel, or, you know, contribute in that way to the channel. And I will hunt you down, and I'm still trying to hunt Connie down. Connie, answer your email. I want to know what reading you want. I'll never let this go. I'm waiting for Connie. Okay, you know what's funny though? When I was a kid, we had a joke called Connie's Not Home. It was my babysitter. And we used to pass her house, and I'd say, Connie's not home. I don't even know how that became a joke, but I want to tell her that joke in her reading, but I can't because I can't even give her a reading, okay? So anyways, guys, take care. And I'll see you in the next reading. Hey guys, so if you chose pile number 2, this is your reading. So let's see. Will your person make a move toward you I keep saying before March. So within this time period before March. Let me see. We have, you're going in the right direction. So it's possible. We have armadillo. You will receive news from afar. With the caduceus. We have flirt. And a personal issue reaches resolution. Oh my god. And then your song is We Found Love by Rihanna. I love this song. I don't know if you can see that. Okay, hopefully it focused. So, you're going in the right direction. That, you know, I kind of based, so I pulled the crystal ball oracle cards first, and then I based the rest of the reading off of kind of what this answer was. So I asked the question, you know, will they, will their person make a move, right, before March? And then, based off of the card I got, I kind of asked the next question and shuffled. So, in this case, I had asked, like, what's the right direction? Like, what do you do for that? Like, what's this? And this is kind of what we got. So, we have flirt. So I think that's definitely, it says extend your lighthearted energy to others. So I definitely feel like there is a need for you to flirt. So if you are trying to get this person to make a move, you might want to be encouraging that through flirting and, you know, being, you know, super flirty. And then we have armadillo, groundedness, which I'd like to grab out the guidebook for this one because I'd like to see kind of what it says. This guidebook is actually really badass. I'm really loving it. It even tells you, like, their status. Like, armadillo. Did you know that some species are listed as vulnerable, but most are threatened? Yeah. And it talks about, like, the magic, or the animal, or the myths. That's hard to say. So the armadillo. Without grounding ourselves, we can become disconnected and flighty, so it is an important aspect to develop. Go to the basics first. Plug into the power of the earth. I said that funny. Avoid drama in situations. Sometimes we need to look at the flowers at our feet before looking to the stars. Humility is a positive trait. False humility is not. So basically what I'm feeling here is like avoiding drama, being lighthearted, flirty. That's kind of going in the right direction in terms of this person. So I feel like if you do want them to make a move, you don't want to attract, you know, not attract it. You don't want to put out too much of a dramatic attitude. You know, I'm just going to say this straight out, guys. You know, sometimes it can be a turnoff, especially, I noticed to a lot of males that I've spoken to, when, like, girls, they'll make, like, kind of, like, passive-aggressive stories or posts, like, kind of, you know, like, where they'll post, like, something really depressing or something, and it's aimed towards them, and you're not telling them directly, but you're, like, telling them because you posted it, you know what I mean? We all done it, right? I've done it, but, you know, like, God, I hate I don't want you to feel called out, I'm just saying, like, so any sort of, like, you know, trying to avoid any drama would be a good thing, I feel like, you know, that's just an example of ways that we can kind of entice drama, or, you know, bring that up. It would be more like be flirtatious and stuff like that. We have a personal issue reaches resolution, so if there has been some kind of issue between the two of you, an emotional issue, because we have full moon in Cancer, right? So Cancer represents, you know, is ruled by the moon, and, you know, talks a lot about our emotions and how we feel. So there could be, you know, some kind of feeling type of issue that reaches a resolution. And then we have, you will receive news from afar. So that's very interesting. I feel like if you seem like you're having fun, or you just are kind of putting out a lighthearted energy, you are going in the right direction, and you very likely will have them make a move on you, is what I'm getting. Okay? And then we have We Found Love by Rihanna. I think, do we even need this song lyrics? Everyone knows the song, right? I love this song. I love this song. I just said it twice because I love it so much. Wait, We Found Love. Okay, I already typed it in earlier, so it remembered me. Yellow diamonds in the light, and we're standing side by side as your shadow crosses mine, what it takes to come alive. It's the way I'm feeling, I just can't deny, but I've gotta let it go. We found love in a hopeless place. We found love in a hopeless place. Okay, I'm not going to repeat it like 4 times. Okay, shine a light through an open door. Love and life I will divide. Turn away because I need you more. Feel the heartbeat in my mind. It's the way I'm feeling, I just can't deny, but I've got to let it go. So it can talk about a challenging relationship, right? We found love in a hopeless place. It's the way I'm feeling that I just can't deny, but I've got to let it go, right? Feeling that maybe it needs to be let go, right? And that could be where being grounded and just trying to be more flirtatious instead of putting out like hopeless energy about the situation or anything. What could be maybe, you know what I mean? Just trying to stay cool about it, take it easy, which I know isn't always easy. Depending on your situation. Of course, different people with different situations watching this. So I was just giving some examples. I hope nobody feels attacked or anything like that by that. Because I'm just like, I've done that. So that's why I mentioned it. Because, yeah, I think everybody's done that a little bit. I even know guys that do that, by the way. So, I mean, even you guys do that. I know I have some guys watching. I have one I really, what's his name? He always, you're going to comment, I hope so. And then I'll tell you it was you. Anyways, I always recognize, I recognize user pictures more than usernames. And then, except for Haunted Whispers, she changed her user picture, and then she was throwing me off. Anyways, I wonder if she probably won't even hear this. But anyways, I'm shutting up now. So it does look like you're going in the right direction, though. So if you have been feeling more lighthearted, continue that. If you have been more grounded than maybe before in this connection, continue that. If you haven't been feeling that way, encourage that within yourself is what I'm getting. And you very well could attract this into your life. Okay? So, and yeah, you will receive news from afar. So it does feel like you're going to hear from this person if you haven't recently. Especially if you guys are like long distance, okay? So, with that being said, thank you for, being so supportive, guys. And if you're interested in personal readings, those are down in the description box on Etsy. Or you can, if you want to buy something through the Amazon wish list, you also get a reading in return for that. Just make sure you give me your email, and I will do that. And if you're Connie, please respond to my email. I love the deck, and I really want to give you a reading, and I haven't gotten a reply from you. So, Connie, please. I'm going to mention it until I get a hold of her. Okay, thanks, guys, and I'll see you in the next reading. Hey, guys, if you chose pile number 3, this is your reading. So let's see. Is your person going to make a move before March? Dun dun. No, wait, no, that's the wrong song. Hold on, what is it? Dun dun dun. I almost did the wedding song. God, I'm such a dork. Okay, no need to worry. Okay, that's a good sign. So basically, how I did this reading is I took one pocket oracle, the crystal ball pocket oracle card, and then I based the rest of the reading. Like I asked a question after that based on what this meant, what this said. So why don't you need to worry, right? Is kind of what I would get from that, right? So we've got sacred. How the heck do you say this? Ibis? I don't even know what this is, but it's so stinking cute. It kind of looks like a kiwi bird. Is it sacred ibis? Ibis? I'm not sure. So I've learned something new with this deck already. So I am learning, just like the keyword says. And then we have let go of control issues. A new romantic cycle begins. And the gate, a barrier keeps you from your goal. The cool thing about this card is it's like, it sounds kind of scary, right? A barrier is in between you guys. But I said, when I shuffled this, I asked, why don't they need to worry? Because the barrier is going to be opened, basically, is what that I mean by that. Right? Okay, so, oh my god, your guys' song is like my favorite love song almost ever, except for, well, a few others. But it's Be My Baby by the Ronettes. I love oldies, guys. That's like one of my favorite genres. I'm really good at oldies. Like, I know a lot of them. Anyways, this is one of my favorite ones. It's I'm not going to sing it, but I really want to. But that would be sad for you. So anyways, why don't you need to worry? I feel like for some of you, you know, there has maybe been, you're being reassured to kind of let go of trying to control the situation. If you have been trying to hold on tight or thinking so much about it that you're just driving yourself nuts, again, let go of it. It does look like there's no need to worry about this situation. Now, does this for sure mean that it's your person making a move? Not necessarily. It's not a straight out yes, right? It's just saying no need to worry. And then we have a new romantic cycle begin. So I do feel like for the majority of you, you will be getting in a new romantic cycle, right? And a barrier will be lifted. Oh my god, why is my speech bad? Okay. But for some of you, maybe it's that you are kind of like letting go and moving on to new romantic cycles. I feel like that's not so many of you, but possible. And then I want to look at this sacred bird. Ibis. So we have the getting of wisdom takes time. So be patient with your learning and delve deeper. Continual learning is a keystone to growth. You will succeed in your exams or study. While everyone has a source of wisdom within them, not everyone chooses to exercise it. If you cast magic, do it with the full knowledge of the consequences. So I do feel like maybe, for instance, for some of you where this is a more complicated situation, you know, like a situationship that's kind of been complicated, it could be that you've both been kind of learning things, and that's why it's kind of like, let it go, you guys are learning things, eventually it's gonna, you know, the barrier is gonna kind of open up, and you can start a new romantic cycle. I do feel like for many of you, though, your person could make a move on you before March, so I mean, I feel like a lot of it's leaning in that way. So I would say, you know, it's a likely yes, right? It is assuring you that you don't need to worry about this, that you need to, like, you know, let go of the control issues, because the barrier, you know, that keeps you from the goal is you don't need to worry about it, because it's not going to be shut for much longer. And we do have, yeah, again, a new romantic cycle begins. So for some of you, this could have been a person you've had issues with before, as I mentioned. But if it's a new person too, it, you know, that's fine. You have to remember these are general readings, and so many different people are watching it with different situations, so it can resonate differently with different people, right? So let's just, I don't even know how I'm gonna read these lyrics without singing them. Oh my god, I love this song. Okay. The night we met, I knew I needed you so, and if I had the chance, I'd never let you go. So won't you say you love me? I'll make you so proud of me. We'll make 'em turn their heads every place we go. So won't you please be my little baby, my one and only baby. Say you'll be my darling, be my, you know, be my baby now. Oh, oh, oh. I'll make you happy, baby. Just wait and see. For every kiss you give me, I'll give you 3. Oh, since the day I saw you, I have been waiting for you. You know I will adore you till eternity. And then it just kind of repeats. It's just a sweet song. Like, what the heck? Who could hate that song? It's amazing. It's a good one. I think it would be a good wedding song, actually. So, just my opinion. Do you guys have any favorite wedding songs? Like, you know, songs that you'd have to have played at your wedding? I hope it's not Nickelback. If it is, it's fine. I still am your friend. But, you know, if it's How You Remind Me, I really don't like this song. Anyways, guys, I'm shutting up now. I'm hyper actually kind of tonight, so I'm feeling kind of good, which is a big improvement from my last video. Okay guys, I'm shutting up. So I hope that this helps you, resonates. If it does, let me know you chose comment number 3 so I can give you a heart. I'm going to give everyone a heart. I forgot to tell the other piles that I'm such a screw up. Anyways, guys, if you want a private reading, that's all down in the description box. You know, you can do it through the Etsy store, or if you want to see certain decks on the channel, I have an Amazon wish list, and I do, as long as you put your email there so I can get a hold of you, I will totally give you a reading in return. The price doesn't matter, guys, so, you know, I don't, like, sit there and, like, count how much you spend or anything like that. Like, don't worry about that. That's not who I am. And it's just all appreciated. Like, it's always appreciated, and I want to, you know, return the gift no matter how small or whatever, you know what I mean? So, with that being said, also, what else did I want to say? Okay, that's all. That's all, folks. So, take care, guys, and I'll see you in the next reading. Hey, pile number 4. So, will your person make a move before March? Let's find out and see. Let's wait. Let's find out. Yeah, let's find out and see. That was right. Wow. On the last pile, I screwed up the dun 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 song and did the wedding song instead. So, I'll just tell you about that embarrassing fact. Oh, crap. I almost gave you a spoiler. Okay, so, here we go. Dun 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 dun. Yes! Your person will make a move. So this is the only yes in the entire pile. So, congrats, guys. We have Seahorse, Equality. This is interesting card, huh? And then we have Getting to Know Each Other. Don't Let Pride Get in Your Way, Full Moon in Leo. And this is what was interesting. I thought we had actually a few cards come out. And why I said, why is it yes, and like how will it happen, kind of, like what could happen. Like, because when I took these cards for each pile, these came first, right? The Pocket Oracle cards came first. And then I kind of based the rest of the reading on this answer, you know, to elaborate it. So I said, oh, like, what, why is it yes? Like, what's going on? Like, how is it going to happen? Like, or why, you know. So we have Fire. Reckless actions lead to conflict. Honor and good luck. Water. Emotions are at their peak. So, interesting. There could be some fire and water energy between the two of you, but that doesn't necessarily have to be the case. You know, it just talks about, so in terms of signs, guys, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. But, and then we also have Leo over here. But, you know, these are just attributes as well. They give Fire one, like, reckless actions lead to conflict. Excuse me, says the, you know, Aries stellium girl with the Leo rising. No, it could have been perhaps that, okay, for some of you, I feel like this could happen, and there could be, like, the first feeling I got when these came out was that there could be, like, a drunk text or a drunk something. That's just kind of what I felt. For some of you, like, for some of you, that's gonna possibly be the case. Now, for some of you as well, if there have been problems in the past where you had, like, kind of like arguments that were a bit reckless in nature, you know what I mean, where things were said that were kind of screwed up, or, you know, put a little bit of a barrier between you. I do see this in Equality card coming out, and I'd like to look at it real quick and see what they say. Because what I got out of it is that maybe bringing more of a balance back to the relationship. Because we have honor and good luck, and don't let pride get in your way. So a need to put pride aside. Try to get to know each other's point of view better. And, you know, yeah, be more balanced and equal. So we have seek equality in relationships, in particular intimate ones. You will attract what you resonate. You can decide your future. Hiding from our fears is rarely a good strategy. It is time to ensure that the domestic and emotional labor in your world is shared equally. So if there has been some hiding of feelings, there is a really good chance that this person could be revealing something and making a move towards you. Also, in terms of, you know, whether, I mean, this is a general reading, so of course if of course many of you will be in different situations, right? Some of you will be in situationships, some of you could be in relationships, some of you, this could just be a crush, some of you may have had, you know, been married previously. I mean, there are just so many different types of situations out there, but, you know, generally, I am seeing that this person's pride could be dropping. So if this person has been a bit prideful, there's a desire to kind of drop that, get to know you better. Yeah, and for those of you that have had previous relationships where maybe there was an imbalance in some way, one was giving more than the other, this person could want to fix that in some way. And I'm not promising you the world in terms of how this could happen, you know, them coming back and be like, you know, promising you everything or anything like that, but it could be that they want to sort of fix the situation in some way or become more equal. So I do feel like they, you know, well, obviously says yes. So I mean, I think many of you who chose this would probably get the yes if this pile's meant for you. But with it, for our song, we've got, oh wait, hold on, let me hold up. Nothing's Gonna Hurt You Baby by Cigarettes After Sex. Love this song, it's so good. So let's get the lyrics up so we can read it. Wait, nothing's going to, oh wait, I wrote gonna. I need to write gonna, not gonna hurt. Yeah. I don't want the chords, I need the lyrics. Thanks. Okay. I have this song on my CD in my car right now. So, whispered something in your ear. It was a perverted thing to say, but I said it anyway. Made you smile and look away. Nothing's gonna hurt you, baby. As long as you're with me, you'll be just fine. Nothing's gonna hurt you, baby. Nothing's gonna take you from my side. When we dance in my living room to that silly 90s R&B, when we have a drink or three, always ends in a hazy shower scene. And then it repeats a chorus, and we laugh into the microphone and sing, and with our sunglasses on to our favorite songs, and we're laughing in the microphone and singing with our sunglasses on to our favorite song. And it's basically, nothing's gonna hurt you, baby, nothing's gonna take you from my side. So that's kind of cute. So you guys could be even a little bit of an opposite, because it's like whispered something in your ear. It was a perverted thing to say, but I said it anyway and made you smile and look away. So there could be some cute little dynamic. Yeah, I love that song. But yeah, for some of you there could have been maybe something in the past where, yeah, maybe the emotions got the better of you guys, and you know, there could have been a little bit of conflict that was reckless in nature. But it does seem like there's a desire to fix this, if that's happened. And, you know, even if it's, you know, not a situation where you had previous conflict, again, it could be this person finally just like throwing pride aside and like kind of coming in and trying to get to know you as well, in a very equal way, you know, with a lot of give and take there, you know what I mean, in terms of like asking a lot of questions about you, trying to actually genuinely get to know you more and connecting with you. But that's what I'm seeing for you, pile number 4. I hope that this resonates. Y'all have to check back with me at the beginning of March and see what pile you chose and give me an update. That'd be cool. I should have told that to the other piles, I forgot. But anyways, if you guys are interested in private readings, I offer those now, and you can find all that down in the description box below. I have a link to my Etsy store. And then as well, you can also purchase things through the Amazon wish list. That's always something. It doesn't matter how much you spend, by the way, guys. It doesn't matter. I'm grateful and I appreciate anything that you get from there, and you will get a reading in return, no matter how cheap it is, okay? So I don't want you to feel like you have to spend a certain amount, okay? I'm just throwing that out there just in case people wondered about that, because I have some things that are super cheap on there, and I don't know if people, you know, I just want them to know that it's not about that for me. So I just appreciate, you know, anything. So anyways, with that being said, guys, I'll see you in the next reading. I wish you all the very best, and take care of yourselves. Until then, it'll probably be the day after tomorrow. So yeah, take care.